Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Sainath on 5th Sem. Today we are going to discuss about the subject computer networks. The topic is describing how DNS translations domain names into IP addresses with a step-by-step example. Introduction to DNS. The domain name system is a crucial component of the internet. DNS is a crucial component of the internet. It translates human-readable domain names. It translates human-readable domain names into machine-readable IP addresses. Human-readable domain names to machine-readable IP addresses. This process allows users to access websites using easy-to-remember names rather than numerical addresses. Importance of DNS. DNS enhanced user experience by simplifying web navigation. It is essential for the functionality of the internet, enabling seamless communication between devices. Without DNS, users would need to memorize complex IP addresses for every website they visit. For it essential for the functionality of the internet, enabling seamless communication between devices. Without DNS, users need to memorize complex IP addresses. Understanding domain names. A domain name consists of multiple parts separated by dots, such as www dot. It is separated by dots dot. Example dot com dot. This dot is domain name consists multiple parts. The rightmost part is top level domain, which indicates the type of organizations of a country. The second level domain represents the specific organizations on entity, such as example in our example. Here we can see https://www dot, then the control.com. Again here is a dot domain. Next is IP. Introduction to IP address. We know about the IP address introduction. An IP address is a unique numerical label. It's a unique numerical label assigned to each device connected to a network. It serves as a locator for devices. It serves as a locator. By using this IP, we can locate the devices, allowing them to communicate one another, and we can communicate one another. IP addresses can be in IPv4 format, like 1992 dot this 19168 dot this, or IPv6 format. Example, double dots is just here, one dot is there, like full stop, here double dots up and down. And next, the DNS query process. The process begins when the user types a domain name into a web browser. The browser checks its local coach to see if it already has to corresponding IP address. If the address is not catch, the browser initiates a DNS query to find the IP address. Here I gave a picture. Complex DNS looks up a web page query. Here one user example.com, it goes to server and server returns to back to example. It goes to DNS and back, and it goes to the unback. DNS resolver goes to DNS server and back. This example again dot. If the address is not catch, the browser initiates a DNS query to find the IP address. And The next is local DNS resolver. The query first goes to local DNS resolver, usually provided by a user's internet service provider, ISP, internet service provider. The resolver catches previously retrieved domain names to speed up further requests. If the resolver does not have the IP address, it will query other DNS server. Okay, here one picture is there. You can understand. This PC is going to local DNS and going to root and going to TLD and going to authorizer DNS, and it's sending back. And the next is root name servers. The root resolver queries a root name server to determine which name server is responsible for the TLD. TLD, root name server, or the highest level of DNS servers and contain information for all top level domains. The root server responds with the address of a TLD name server for query domain. I gave one picture here, but it was not showing. Say error. And the next is TLD name servers. Here also have given a picture, but was not displaying. I will see this. Now we know TLD name servers. The resolver then queries the TLD name server for the specific domains. Authoritative name server. The TLD name server responds with the IP address of the authoritative names server for the domain. This step narrows down the search to the server that holds the actual IP address. Authoritative name servers. This resolver queries the authoritative name server for the final IP address of the domain. The authoritative name server as the definitive records for the domain name, including its corresponding IP address. Once the IP address is retrieved, it is sent back to local resolver. And final steps to conclusion. The local resolver catches the IP address for future use and send it to the user's browser. The browser can now connect to the website using the obtained IP addresses. This entire process typically occurs in seconds, allowing for seamless web browsing experience. And the topic is that's all. And thank you for watching. Please like.